The AS Douanes are headed to the BAL playoffs in Kigali, and they punched and they clinched their last ticket. So this ticket was up for grabs between three teams. So there was AS Douanes in APR where they were playing this game, and an imaginary team in Bangui. They were just waiting for the outcome to see who will get the best point differential to be able to go ahead and clinch the BAL playoff spot. Just the same way as the Cape Town Tigers, they knew their fate after the Nile Conference. After the Nile Conference, they were able to sneak in with a ticket to the BAL. But in this case, you could see AS Douanes, they finished off this game very strong and they did not relent. So the APR team were very underhanded. They didn't have Adonis Fila, Obadiah Noel wasn't there. So they were very underhanded in this game. They got beaten down. They got the brakes beat out of them. 79-54 is the final score. And I must say the home team did not disappoint. In front of 8,632 people in attendance, they were able to go ahead and win this game. Despite the poor performance from APR, this game was not a down show as the APR team just continued to play well. And I was very excited to see Mike Fofana, Amadou Haruna. They just played very well. And Maduda Ketch, he led in rebounds, 9 rebounds. And Amadou Haruna, he had 8 assists in this game. So Alex Mpoyo from APR, he had 22. Ntore Habimana from APR, he had 12. Mohamed Ahmed from APR, he had 9. So 9 boards. And William from APR, he had 4 assists. He led the APR team in 4 assists. But looking at the good performance we saw from this Douanes team, there was no weak spot coming from them because this game had very much high implications, and they need an urgency for them to be able to play well and perform well. Shooting-wise, they shot decent, especially from downtown. I've seen a slight improvement because they were 10 of 34, that's 29%. On 2-point field goals, they were 57, and overall field goals, they were 43. So this game, they didn't exhibit any weak spot. And in their assists, steals, and blocks, that's when they were most supreme because they led in assists with 24 assists, 13 steals, and 5 blocks. So this is a very good performance from APR, from the AS Douanes team. APR right now are just going to be headed home, and it's just a disappointing thing. I was also monitoring Bushra Mukota. He played 16 minutes in this game, but he did virtually nothing. He was 0 for 2. He had only 2 assists and 1 rebound, and that's about it. And a +1 for -15. I was monitoring this guy throughout the whole APR games, and you could see he was not even a priority on offense. And I can say it was a complete waste of a roster spot. And John Jacques Shabozo, he didn't look the same since BAL Season 2, and he has also been a very big disappointment. And I must say, some players just regressed. After that buzzer beater he hit, he has not looked the same in this. I know he played for RAG, but APR was not a good fit at all for him. And APR, I must just say, they're a big disappointment. I know the BAL, in previous years, they had a favoritism for the Rwandan teams, but RAG was the best team. APR were just very poor in this performance. But anyway, I'm so happy to see AS Douanes go ahead and have a good performance because it was necessary and it was needed. Because had they not had finished the high point differential, they would not have been able to have clinched the last spot, and they have gone ahead and just done that. And with that performance, I must say, it was very much needed. It was very much needed for them to go ahead. I was very also monitoring like the way they were just adjusting and the way they were just adjusting for different games and different matchups. And after that loss against USM, kind of just gave the urgency that they needed to play well and they needed to go ahead and win a game. Because the APR versus AS Douanes game, we have seen them play, and I covered the most ugliest game that I have seen. That 66-61 matchup, that was a very, very physical game. And you could see AS Douanes team, from that matchup, they were able to learn what to do and what not to do on offense. And that game, they were really, really fouling a lot. And you could see, and that game was decided by 5 points. But the good thing was, given that lesson and given that matchup, in the next matchup, they were able to adjust accordingly and appropriately, and they were able to go ahead and win it. Because in this game, to start, is Douanes came out of the gate and they scored 23 points in the first quarter, 21 in the second, 19 in the third, and 16 at the fourth. So you could see there was no weak spot in their game at all. And also, the APR team being underhanded, they didn't have Adonis Filer, so he was that guy that somewhat was very important in the key role on offense. I mean, it was a very huge hit for them, and they were held to a quarter low 8 points in the fourth to finish out the game. So this game was just decided in the second half. AS Douanes team, they just locked up that ball spot in the black ball playoff spot, and they're just headed there. So APR are just gonna go home the same way as the City Oilers, the same way as the Bangui Sporting Club, and they'll just have to watch the BL at home. And I'm so happy to see what the AS Douanes did, because this was it's a very good performance. And hopefully we're able to see them play and even do some damage in the playoffs as they come. So if you guys like the video, make sure to leave your feedback down in the comments. I've been struggling to get these videos out there because of the poor internet connectivity and the power outage. I've been having a power outage. My power has been on and off in the house, so I've not been able to provide content to you guys. But in the next few hours, this video will be up. But please be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to get notified, and yeah, man, I'm out. Talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out.